Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Farm Center 22. We're back here on No Man's Land with Grober Games. So earlier today, we ended up getting a lot of our tillage done. We ended up getting all our corn planted. And I decided this evening we're going to focus on getting all our grass silage here chopped. And the main reason that I'm focusing on that is because next month we're going to have way too much work to do for us to be able to get silage chopping done, finish planting beans. We got we'll also have some side dressing to do along with some herbicide to do next month as well. So we're kind of pushing the envelope right now for this month. I noticed that we got rain in the forecast as well, so we're gonna be booking it to this evening to try to get all the silage chopped before it rains. And hopefully we beat the rain, and hopefully if it does rain, it doesn't rain too much on the silage, but we're going to do our best right now to get everything knocked out here and try to see what we can get done today. So it turns out I was talking about getting the early risers mod. It turns out I already have it. I didn't realize it came to Mod Hub already too as well. And I was doing kind of a price check on it in my downtime, and for the model that we're looking at for another 12 row, it's going to cost us probably about $150,000 with the setup I'm looking at. And I think that's going to be the end of this year's goal, is to get enough money saved away to be able to buy that for next spring. We're just going to tough it out the rest of this spring since we already got all the corn planted. It shouldn't take us too long to knock out beans, and at least with beans we can turn on the automatic application rate, because as we discussed before, beans don't need any starter fertilizer going into the ground, or any fertilizer in general, to be honest with you. So the helper will be able to do beans yet if we decide to go that route, which we're more likely going to have to, because I gotta do the side dressing myself. The only thing that I probably will be happening though is that we'll probably take some planks next month. We'll probably take some planks and some furniture to town, even if they're not at the greatest price, so to speak, just to get a little extra money, so that way we can finish outfitting the 75-20 with GPS as well. So that way we're set up pretty well. I'm trying to decide when I kind of wanted to. So the other issue I'm running into is that the John Deere Moco we can't hire a helper to cut grass with it either, unfortunately for us. So I'm trying to decide when is going to be the right time for us to upgrade from that, because that Moco is still honestly kind of the perfect size for our farming setup right now. Granted, there's going to come a point where we're going to need to upgrade to a bigger mower to begin with anyways, just because with as many cattle as we're getting on the farm, we're going to probably have to start worrying about getting more grass fields into the ground as well. But I'm hoping with what we have here, this field will be good enough for a couple of years. I think we'll leave this grass for a few years, and then we'll rotate it out as well into something else, just so we can help keep pest control down and such, and just get a generalized rotation out of everything as well. So, but right now, the main goal for this episode is to at least knock out all the silage chopping. So I think we're gonna jump into the time lapse here, and we're gonna get started. So we'll see you guys in a bit.
It's closing time, the bar is almost empty. It's me, the bartender, and the piano man. Last call for alcohol has come and gone. Hey buddy, time to go home. Sounds like a messed up plan. It's just the thought of you that's more than I can take. I guess some hearts were made to break. Outside the night is warm and quiet. I hear the neon signs and the street lights buzz. The lovers, the one night stands, and the ones who buy it have all put to rest. One more day's fuss. For me, the thought of you is more than I can take. It's how I feel for you. Love, I just can't shake. favorite food, the way you watch the evening news, the freckles on your skin, the way you start your stories from the end. Oh, what am I supposed to do now that it's over? Is there someplace I can trade in all this lovesick information now that it's over? And now that it's through, tell me what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? The sheepish way you love that I can never get enough. The things I think about when I find myself awake at night. Should I throw them all away? Save them for the holiday. When you go home and you get drunk, figure out that you screwed up. What am I supposed to do now that it's over? Is there someplace I can trade in all this love?
All right, everyone, this is probably where we're going to start wrapping up today's episode. Kind of a boring one for the most part, just a lot of silage chopping. But the good news is we actually beat the rain. We were actually able to get out there and get the hay ground fertilized as well, which is good news for us. Originally, I was planning to just go out there with the slurry tanker and fertilize it all, but I figured since we already pretty much emptied out the pit, the barn's pit, we weren't going to worry about that. One last thing I want to do tonight is get the cattle some TMR, so that way we won't have to worry about it in the morning, because the first thing we'll be doing right away in the morning is we're going to be going to timber time and picking up some of the furniture that's manufactured, along with some of the planks we got made from the sawmill, and selling that, because like I said, we're going to get a bunch of extra money and not get the GPS set up in the 75-20, so that way I think this year we're going to try something different with that. Since it seemed to struggle pulling up the hill a little bit, we're going to try putting duals on it this year, and since we already got GPS on the Kubota, we should have no issue of running it over any extra corn crop this year, especially if we keep on with the GPS, because we'll be able to stay in the same track line that we went with the planter tractor as well. So that's the plan for next episode. We're gonna get the globe installed on it and get the actual what's the word I'm looking for? We're gonna get the actual GPS monitoring system installed into the 75-20, so that way we're ready to go with that. The next, I shouldn't say next year, I mean next month. It's really late for us, so I'm starting to lose my mind a little bit. We probably could have gotten by with it, waiting until feed the cattle tomorrow, but I kind of want to feed them tonight just because there's not a whole lot. We don't do a whole lot of like night stuff, and in reality, I actually hate working in the middle of the night. But on here, it's kind of nice to change the pace in a little bit. Get that one bale here. And get this one batch mixed up at least for the cattle up on the pasture, and then we'll shove this bale into our building TMR mixer, and we'll get these fed tonight as well. So that way, if we do need to make another batch in the morning, we'll be able to do that as well, and then finish mixing all the TMR down here as well. Something's angry tonight. So we'll get some hay in here. There we go. Got that TMR going. we'll throw this bale into this and get this started as well this evening. So that way when we wake up tomorrow, we have at least one batch ready to go. Drop that off. And we want the TMR hay corn mixture. Got that going. We'll get them topped off before we haul the other load up. But while that's happening, we'll get the skid steer put away. I'm not gonna lie, I have been really enjoying just messing around with the skid steer for moving bales and stuff around. It is a lot handier than trying to do it with the tractor and loader. I can tell you that much. Much like in reality. And oh boy, they were getting down there as well. I didn't think they would be. Looks like we'll be working on getting quite a bit of TMR mixed tomorrow for these cattle, so that way they're gonna be set for a while. I wonder. Let's go check on those. So they're almost full. So yeah, we'll have at least 1 or 2 more loads tomorrow. Wow, they already got almost 10,000 liters of slurry made as well. So that's interesting. I didn't think there would be that much in there, especially after we finished pretty much cleaning it out just less than a month ago. Get this hauled up here and we'll call it an evening. But I am really enjoying this setup right now, just having the extra TMR wagon to haul around and then using the grass silage to mix for the beef cattle instead of corn silage. I kind of like it. It's nice. Part of me kind of wish we went and bought that truck, but I know in reality if we did, we probably wouldn't be using it as much, especially since we're planning to buy a semi this season. And like I said, we're gonna get rid after this plant season. We're just gonna sell off the Cyclone right away, and after we get the semi bought, we are gonna be saving all our money for an early rise or case planter, and that's unfortunately gonna set us back a lot of money. I think the planter I was looking at was gonna cost us around $150,000, and even after that I still want us to finish building the BGA and getting all the walls and stuff set up, but. That's the plan going forward, but we'll see what happens in the next couple episodes. But if you guys enjoyed today's episode, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps out the channel. If you're enjoying the content, please subscribe so you can stay up to date to the latest series. Above all else, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of the day. And most of all, thanks for watching.